Good. Well, welcome everybody to Friona, Texas. About to start the Shallow Water JV versus Friona JV game here. Varsity just beat the varsity Friona team 20-0. So we're starting just a touch early. But anyway, up to bat, Gavin Guardo. First pitch is outside for a ball. A little bit of a side angle from the view today because they have a big wall in behind and no stands. Second pitch catches the outside corner for a strike. Pretty field here. Got a grain elevator in the background with the trains going back and forth. Inside pitch there, a little high. Ball 2 and 1 strike. See a train in the background now. It gets a little loud. Lots of trains out here in West Texas.
Didn't know you could have a field with a train closer than ours.
Hey, you know what?
It breaks the record, I think.
We're getting used to this, and it's nice. I kind of actually like it. Nice little backdrop. Gavin's going to foul this ball. First baseman makes the catch.
He catch that?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, man. Well, this is some red-on-red action, isn't it? A little hard to tell them apart.
Yeah, both teams. Yeah, I was putting on my red shirt today to come to the game, and I was like, wait a minute, Friona's red. So then I took it off and put on purple.
Oh, there we go. Come on.
So a mix. Can bring up Manning. Ooh, takes something off that pitch there. Manning's way out in front.
It seems like when we played them at home, we had to kind of get used to the timing, if I recollect.
If I remember right, Rob, they have one pitcher, and I think it's this kid, and he does okay.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, they got nothing.
They'll drop off. Okay.
Yeah. 0-2 for Manning. Fouls that pitch straight back and out of play. Still 0-2.
Make it over the fence.
Beautiful view of Old Glory out there in center field, right?
That's right.
Love American flag.
The grain elevator's a nice backdrop.
It is beautiful. Field's in better condition, I remember too. That ball catches the outside corner for strike 3.
A little caught looking.
2 up, 2 down.
Freetag going to run it back for this game. He pitched an inning in the varsity game earlier.
Did well. Yeah, 3 up, 3 down. Got 1 strikeout in that inning. Pitched good. See if we can get something going here. First 2 guys kind of slow so far. Good Saturday of sports going on right now. Got the Masters.
Yeah.
You watch the Masters at all, Rob?
Yeah, I am interested in how that's going.
Ball on the outside corner. My pick is actually in the lead right now, Rory.
Really?
He's having a good day.
You know, he deserves one, man.
My brothers and I do a kind of a pool and have to pick 3 players, and he was my top pick. Foul off to the right side there. That runs the count 2-1. 2 outs here in the top of the first.
Rigging, dude. A little rigging. Man, I'm pulling for Rory, too. I'm with you on that.
I tell you, the obvious winner at the Masters, though, is the course. That course is so beautiful.
Unbelievable.
You know, it's just, I don't know how they get it that way, but I'm sure it takes lots of money, but it is beautiful. Good looking field here. A lot of green grass out there. Foul tip into the glove. It's going to run the count full, 3-2. Hitters seem a little fooled right now.
Yeah.
You know, even when they are making contact, it's not good contact.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
Going to go over the second baseman's head for
There
single.
you go. A little gap over there.
Good hit there.
Of course, Joaquin's like, well, I guess I'll take the rest of his gear off and stroll on up.
A little bit of a breezy day today. Not windy, but breezy.
It helps because it would be pretty stale and hot if it didn't have this little breeze going on.
Yeah, 92 degrees today is what they're calling for. 95 tomorrow.
Insane.
In April.
What do we have? High of 33 in snow.
Yeah.
Last Saturday.
Yeah.
Now we're at 92.
Yeah.
Then you wonder why people are sick.
Yeah.
Why are you sick? Well, it's 30 one day and 90 the next.
Well, they say if you don't like the weather out here, just stay another weekend.
That's right.
It'll be different.
I warmed up the pool this weekend.
That's actually, we're warming it right now.
Yep.
Maybe take a dip after the game today.
Deservedly so.
Good hold there by Joaquin. Runs the count to 2-0. Pitch catches the outside corner. Runner goes. Good steal by Caden.
Yeah,
there.
it was.
Good throw by the catcher. It was right on the dot, but Caden beat the throw.
Oh, big cut.
He saw it big, and he wanted it. You know, on that last one, on that steal, Joaquin kind of backs out of the batter's box. He stays in there. That throw has to go around him.
Mm.
So stay in there on those steals at third. 2-2 now. It's going to be outside. Yeah, short backstop here. Brick wall, too.
Mm-hmm.
No padding. Well, there's padding right on the very back. So that'll stop the ball. But on the sides, it's going to bounce.
Ricochet.
Counts full. 3-2. 2 outs. Runner on third. Drives it to second baseman. Second baseman makes a good play. That's 3 outs. Well, left one stranded at third. Go to the bottom of the first inning. 0-0. All right, the warm-up pitches are in, and we're ready to start the bottom of the first inning here. Gavin's going to be pitching today.
Does he normally rock the stirrups? I like that look.
I have not seen that. That's the first time.
That's the first time I've seen the stirrups. Hey, let's go, man. Need to bring back the shoes with the flap. You know, the flap guard over the.
I haven't seen those in a long time.
Right. You know, I mean, Nolan Ryan, you know, the flap guard.
Cover the laces. Don't want anybody to see your laces.
That's right.
First pitch is low for a ball. Defensively for the Mustangs today, you got Drake at third. Gavin's pitching today, so Manny moves over to short. Second base is Cruz. First base, Caden Freetag. Behind the plate, Joaquin. Get the outfield here after this pitch. Hits to short. Manny gobbles it up. Good throw. Good pass, Caden. A little low on the throw. So
sloppy start.
Air on the throw there. Puts a runner on first. Looks like Connor Loafman in left field. Connor Shires in center.
You need to wake up out there.
Looks like Cash in right field today.
Gotta want to play. Gotta want to play today.
Runner goes. Ball's low, so Joaquin's got to smother it there. So no throw to second. Ball 1-0.
Plenty of room here, man.
Ball's hit the right.
Step kind of right there.
Cash comes in, makes the catch. Ooh, airmails the throw, so the runner's going to advance to third. Nobody there covering third.
Did he make the catch?
He did.
Okay.
Yeah, so getting out there. Good throw would have had him at third.
Yep.
Just a little high on the throw there. You know what? That is Trenton at third. I said it was Drake. It's Trenton. Good fastball there.
Yeah, nice.
Gavin draws the count to 1-1. Comes another train. Ball on the ground. Good block by Joaquin there. Probably saves a run there.
Foul
ball. Joaquin's got space.
Nice
yeah,
play.
He makes the catch.
Joaquin right at the fence.
Yeah, right up against the back fence, and he makes the catch.
Nice heads-up play there.
You always got to appreciate your. There's my son coming in.
That was
with the train horns.
Jeremy, his dad, pulling in with the honk. He sees he makes that play. Let's go.
That's my son, Easton.
Oh, that's your son. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They have similar colored trucks.
Yeah, he loves those horns.
Yeah.
So 2 outs now.
I just saw the back of it as it turned. I thought that was Jeremy.
Another good stop. And the runner's going to come, though. And he's out.
There we go.
Joaquin gets over there in time.
Man, stops the score right there. Keeps it 0-0. I like it.
Go to the top of the second inning. 0-0.
Oh, that's harsh.
That would be nice.
We had a friend growing up, and one of my dad's friends, and he always had one of those crazy type of horns on his car, so he'd do the various little tunes and stuff. And it was old school, like 80s. So it was like the actual horn doing the, that type of stuff.
That.
It had a couple of different ones it would do.
We go to California every summer, and there's still cars out there like that.
Really nice.
Southern California on the beach. It's still that way.
That's great, man.
Rob, this is my son, Easton.
Hey, Easton, what's up, man? Good to meet you.
He's like you. He likes to hit the gym.
There we go. Yes, sir.
Well, we're going to go to the top of the second inning. First inning didn't go like we wanted it to hitting-wise. Let's see if we can get something going here in the second. First up for the Mustangs going to be Connor Shires. Connor turns the bunt. They teach you in Little League to don't bunt anything over, your eyes. Even right there, that's hard to get that pitch down. Brings in the third base with the fake bunt.
Swing away.
Fouls that off. First base side, out of play. It's quickly 0-2 here.
Nice. Gets over his head. Center field.
He's definitely got two. Let's see here. Good throw back in, so it's going to hold him at second. Good double there by Connor.
Kind of have right to left winds, It's not blowing in, I would say, right?
That's just well struck. He sat back on that. That was a little bit of an off-speed pitch.
Patient.
Drives it straight over the center fielder's head. Going to bring up Trenton Medley. Trenton playing third base today.
Ooh, big cut. A little high.
Through that first pitch. Pulling his head a little bit.
Yeah, we get a little different view right here than we normally get to see.
Real good view of that right-handed batter, don't we? Pickoff moved to second base. Connor's back with plenty of time. Good lead at second by Connor. That ball gets by, but he's not going to go because it bounces right back to the catcher.
Yeah, perfect ricochet there.
Short backstop here. Not a deep backstop. Their coach is going to call time. He didn't like something there. All right, 1-1 the count here. Trenton. He turns to bunt. He tries to bunt it down the right field.
There's your high bunt again.
Yeah. It's hard to get that ball down. Anything up at your face level, you want to just let go. Brings the count to 1-2. Connor's still out there at second base. It's about a 10-foot lead. Back. Pickoff moved to second. He's back with plenty of time. This time doesn't look like they're working anything. And he goes.
Oh, there's a slow pitch.
Did you see that there? Cutter looks back at the second baseman, notices that he is not going to go make any kind of a pickoff attempt, so he takes off. Good recognition right there. Real good recognition. They're not going to hold you on, then go. Fast runner like Connor. Now we got no outs and guy on third. We got one out, excuse me. Guy on third. Good opportunity here to get an RBI. Pitch on the outside. It gets by him. He's got to get in there. He's there. He's safe.
Nice hustle right there.
Good tough move by Connor there. You know, he slides in head first knowing he's probably going to catch a head to the foot to the head.
He sold it right there. Heck yeah.
That's what you call manufacturing a run there. You know, he gets a hit, steals third, and then comes in home on a pass ball. Gets his first run on the board for his team. Good cut by Trenton there. Oh, that's Cash, excuse me. Good cut there. Counts 1-1.
There it is.
Right to the
get up, ball. Oh.
Good inside out swing there. Just didn't get enough of it to get it over his head.
2 away.
Gonna bring up Cruz. Cruz playing second base today.
I don't have any fence markers out there for how deep this is, huh? I don't see any.
I think left field is definitely reachable today, though, with the wind blowing that way.
I feel like if you go to the left over there.
High for ball one. Only 59 miles an hour on that pitch.
Yeah, that's an adjustment in and of itself right there, 59.
Cruz does a good job here. He moves up in the box.
Yep.
Good job.
High.
Cuts at that ball.
First one was a little higher. That one was just a tad lower.
Only 52 miles on that pitch. Yeah. You got to sit back. Try to drive something up the middle.
God, these are all high. These are high.
Maybe he heard you talk about that left field fence. Just try to drive one up the middle here. It'll go to left naturally. Oh, and 2 now.
Man.
Outside.
Just off the plate.
Yeah. 1 and 2 now. Two and 2 now. Pitch was way high. Actually 3-2. Umpire's calling 3-2. Full count.
Protect the plate right there.
Good foul off right there. Right at the last minute, you see Cruz kind of shake his head like he had a gnat in front of his face or something there. And good job by recognizing he's got to foul that pitch off. Either gets a ball and a walk here, or he gets one right down the middle. He's going to drive it. Fouls it over to the left side of the field. How to play. It's the roof of the dugout for Friona.
Battling.
Still 3-2 here.
Blowing away.
Yeah, good at bat there. Draws the walk. Gets down to first base. I would imagine in one pitch he's probably on second.
Oh, yeah. Just good patience there to being down in the count, 0-2. Make something out of it,
And there's our third train of the game right there.
Boy, they feel like they're coming every 10, 15 minutes.
All those Amazon orders. There goes Cruz.
Oh, Landon tries to step across the plate to get that. Just the old Domingo Ayala. Have you ever seen, I don't know if you've ever seen his old YouTube clips. You ever seen that guy before? Domingo Ayala? Oh my gosh. That's one of the funniest ones where he's like, he's teaching you how to take a ball 4. And the guy keeps throwing it outside. He steps across and hits it like 4 times in a row.
Not really fooling anybody out there on that pickoff at second. Everybody yelling back. Nice lead by Cruz. Pitch is high. Ball 1. You know, going back to that land and swing, he steps across, I think, to protect the runner, right? But right after that, Coach Williams said, hey, be smart.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have to swing at that. Oof, there's another high one. We are swinging a lot of high balls today, are we not?
Yeah, no, everybody's going for them, and I understand it because, you know, it's coming in slow. You feel like it's going to drop, and so it's definitely, it's messing with everybody here.
The runner goes.
There's it is, right there in the zone. Nice shot.
Right there.
Let's go. Takes it to the fence. Cruz will trot around.
This is probably 3.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh, it's stuck in the fence.
That's going to be a double. They're going to probably hold him up as a double. Ball gets stuck in the fence. Actually goes underneath the fence. So it's
underneath the fence.
We'll
go to 2. Yep.
A spectator back there behind the fence, or
yeah,
maybe
we got Craig back there inspecting the situation.
Wow.
I think that's Craig.
Maybe somebody jumped off the train,
or as they used to say on Friday, Craig. What's up, Craig?
So 2-0 now for the Mustangs. Connor Loafman's going to stand in to hit. Takes ball 1. Good hit there by Landon. You know, the runner goes and he sprays it to right.
He did, yeah. That's just you couldn't draw it up much better than that. Foul.
Connor takes a big cut there. Gets under it a little bit. Fouls it straight back.
Nice.
Hits it to short, deep in the hole. That's going to bring a runner in. Throw goes to second, so Landon comes in easily. 3-0 now for the Mustangs.
There we go. Putting it together. It's a 2-out rally.
Let's go, Jeep.
Their coach is going to call time.
They're going to talk about that one.
Looks like he's going to switch pitchers. Or first baseman's coming out. Let's see. Something's going on here.
Pitch and change.
Yeah, first baseman's going to come in to pitch. He's had to get a different glove. Take a little break here as he warms up. 3-0 now for the Mustangs. They're moving. All right, so Friona brings in a new pitcher after 8 warm-up pitches. He's ready to go. Left-handed pitcher here for Friona. Gavin steps in for his second at bat of the game. Runner goes. Gavin swings. Connor Loafman advances to second easily. He needs to stay there because that is not called a foul ball. He thought it was foul ball. He was trotting back to first. If they'd have thrown it over there, they'd have got him out. 0-1 the count here. 2 outs. That one goes underneath the feet of Gavin. Connor Loafman advances to third easily. Oh, we're really thankful for this wind right now.
Yeah, this is all right.
It's a warm day in West Texas. Gavin's going to pop that up to short. Calls for it, and he gets it. That's the third out of the inning. Mustangs score 2. I thought we scored 3. Is it 3? Yes, it is 3. Yeah, they only have 2 on the scoreboard, but it was 3. So we're 3-0. Go to the bottom of the second inning. Mustangs ahead.
Little sticky? Yeah. Yeah. I slept on the way. Christina drove, and so I had to have the energy drink. That was, whew.
All right, we're going to start the bottom of the second inning here. Gavin's still on the mound pitching. Rob, I noticed in between innings here that your wife found the best seat in the house.
Yeah, she's got that little shade spot right over there.
Right over there by the dugout. Good hard pitch, a little low. Ball 1. Gavin's throwing hard. Let's see if we can get a radar on him. Imagine he's throwing upper 70s. .72 on that pitch right there. Looked like a strike, but I guess he called it a ball.
It was in the zone.
Yeah. Joaquin kind of frames that one up to help out there. Gets the strike call. So 2-1.
That's one of Cruz's favorite things about Joaquin is framing.
Takes a little off on that pitch, 69 miles an hour. 2-2 now.
Nice breaking ball.
Pops out of his glove there. I think if he gets a nice frame there, maybe he gets the call. Looked like a good curveball. Runs the count full, 3-2. Imagine we're going to see a hard fastball here. And it drops in just a little low, so it's going to be ball 4. Hate those leadoff walks. They always seem to come around. Hopefully not in this case, but they always seem to come around. Going to bring up the pitcher for Friona. Left-handed hitter here. Pretty quiet out there right now.
Very. Good block.
First pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. Saw this last time with Gavin on the mound in Muleshoe. Kind of struggled a little bit with his command. Throws hard. Pickoff move to first. Runners back in time. Not a big lead this time at first. Now he gets a little bit bigger lead. Comes home. They're going to bunt it to third. Trenton picks it up. Sidearm throw. Gets him at first. Good play. They're going to go back to third.
There we
They're gonna get
go.
him.
Let's go.
That's a great job. Good execution right there. Trenton
Nice.
comes in, gobbles the ball up, throws it to first.
Nice.
Caden throws it over to third with Manning going over to cover at third, and they get both outs. Good execution right there by the Mustangs. Erases the leadoff walk. 2 outs now. And they're going to get a pop-up here. Trenton calls
nice
it.
as a pitcher when you got they're playing great defense for you.
You know when your command's not there like you want it to be, but sometimes you just got to let them hit the ball and let your defense go to work. Good inning for the Mustangs there defensively. Go to the top of the 3rd inning, 3-0 Mustangs. It's the big farm.
Well, it's time to bust this game open, man.
All right, Manning up for his second at bat of the game here. It's going to lead us off in the top of the 3rd inning. Mustangs scored 3 in the bottom of the top of the 2nd inning. Let's see if we can keep things going here. Manning's going to hit that one to the gap.
Right on cue. Get out.
Oh, hits the top of the fence. Oh man,
Kidding me?
good job by Manning. He was legging it out all the way. That hits the top of the fence right there. Good drive to the
Yeah,
left
let's
center
be a
gap.
finisher. Let's go ahead and hit it 6 more inches and get a homer. That's right, man. That's the lesson.
All right, that's going to bring up Bryce Cooper for his first bat of the game.
In middle center. Actually, pretty good aim.
Let's go, Bryce.
Bryce going to hit this to third.
Get there.
It wobbles it a little bit. Bad
Oh,
throw
yeah.
to first, so
Yeah,
Bryce is going to go to second. Manning's going to go to third.
Let's go.
Yeah,
And
Bryce
look,
stands
I
up
just
at
want to say
second.
that I said time to open it up, and literally 5 seconds later, Manning hits that shot. Bryce on that shot. Hey, this is what's up. This is the kind of baseball I'm used to. Right here. Let's open
Rob,
it
it's
up.
Bryce's birthday today, so
Oh,
fittingly
there we
that he gets on base there,
Let's go.
standing on
Bring it
second.
up. That's good.
Jared Vigil steps in now with no outs, 2 runners on. Maybe pickoff move to second. Man, Manning has an opportunity there to just go home and score.
Yeah, especially how slow that throw was.
And maybe that's what Coach Williams is telling him over there right now. I mean, hey,
Yeah.
you got to see that
You
pickoff.
see that slow pivot, man. That's a. Oh!
Oh, hits Jared in his back foot. Tries to evade the
Vigil
getting
goes
hit.
ahead and-
You know, Jared has had some bad hits I
know, man.
hit by pitches this year.
He took it in the Achilles right there, boy.
If I remember right, in Muleshoe, he had one that hit him in his knee, now right in the heel of his foot. That's going to put runners on all bases. Cole's going to stand in there. Ooh, Drake takes a nice cut there.
Dude, watch Draco clutch up here, dude. I feel like he's one of these kids. You load him up for me with no outs, I'm about to do work.
He relishes the opportunity.
I'm telling you, he does. I'm telling you. He's like, yep. Draco time.
He's going to get the left center gap here if that falls down.
Get
Good
out,
run.
get out. Oh, nice
wow.
run down by the center
Good
fielder.
play.
Yeah.
He's going to bring in a Manning for an RBI.
He does
though.
get the RBI. And that was a great run down by the center fielder. He had to on the run.
So
I thought
good
it
hit.
might just drop for him.
Good hit by Drake there,
Yep.
but even a better play by the center fielder. Boy, he was on a dead sprint when he catches that ball.
Sure did. Yep. Well, and the wind was pushing the ball away from that center fielder as well. So excellent job.
So runners on first and second now, 1 out for Colton. Step in for his first at bat of the game. Bryce goes. There's a good bunt. Very good bunt. Throws it up. Gets him out. He's called him safe. He did ball. Says the first baseman came off the bag.
Yeah, there we go, Cole.
You know, the great placement of that bunt made that play, though.
Yep.
They had to rush that throw.
Sure did.
And of course, the bad throw there.
Colton gets on his horse right there.
That's a great
high
bunt.
stepping down to first
It's going to load the bases up
again.
for
Just cash money.
Yes.
The money machine. In the dirt.
Oh, that one goes by. Bryce is coming in. He's going to be safe.
Oh, there we go. Wild throw the back.
Yeah.
That's going to bring out another one.
Oh, they were going to try it again.
Oh,
Let's
he's gonna
go.
Pull it off again.
Oh,
And
he
that's
misses
another
it.
wild throw. It's going to, man, wild throw after wild throw. Happy birthday, Bryce. He comes home.
Yeah. He says, I'll take that base for my birthday.
That's right. Heck yeah. We love to see the hustle and the push right here.
Kind of wish that was the only thing I was giving him for his birthday today.
Yeah.
His mama's got some other ideas.
I bet she does. Yeah.
I heard a few of his friends went out and bought him a birthday present.
There
I'm
we
kind of
go.
interested to see what that.
Oh, yeah, that's what that's looking like.
This might be interesting.
Oh, how appropriate is this?
So tomorrow is Truett's birthday, and I know what they got him for his birthday, and that's funny. It's funny.
Okay.
I'm not going to say it on air, but it's not appropriate, but it's funny.
But hey,
they're 17-year-olds.
that's
they
right.
Get to do
It's 17-year-old appropriate.
that. Ooh, nice cut by.
Man, that's a nice cut right there.
Just misses being inside, but it's foul by what? A couple of feet. So runner on third now, one out. Not sure what the count is here. Looks like 2-2. Ooh, he drops in a curveball for strike 3. Good pitch. Just freezes
I think our
cash.
score is 6.
It is. Yeah, Manning came in, Bryce came in, and Jared came in.
Go home.
All right, Holt up here to bat now. Ooh, and Holt
Nice.
gets
Get down,
underneath
get
it
down.
just a touch.
Yep.
Ooh, and the left fielder makes a catch. Well struck there. Just stayed up in the air long enough for the left fielder to get underneath it. Damage is done, though. 3 runs scored in that inning for the Mustangs. We go to the bottom of the third inning, 6-0. All right, bottom of the third inning here. A lot of defensive substitutions for the Mustangs. Try to get to all of them. Looks like Drake's at third. Bryce Cooper goes to first base. Holt's at second base. Can't see shortstop yet. Manning's still at short. Jared Behill comes in to catch. In left field is Colton. Center's Cash. And in right field, Gavin White. Gavin Guarda still on the mound. Turn to bunt. Going to drop it down. Nice easy play here for Gavin.
Every time.
That's how you lower your pitch count.
That's it. Efficiency.
Ooh, good curveball.
Nice.
Pops it in for strike 1. In the distance, we can hear our 5th train coming. Another curveball.
Nice.
All right, he's seen 2. Would you give him another one?
With that swing I just saw, I would say yes.
Yeah, why not? Jared gives him the signal. Let's see what they got cooking. Fastball down. Hey, not a bad miss there.
No.
Don't want to give him anything right down the middle with 0-2. Counts 1 and 2 now. Now he can
No
come
heat
back
issues
with.
today.
Now he can come back with that curveball if he wants. Ooh,
There it
fastball
is.
right on the outside
There it
corner.
is.
Good
Came back to it.
pitch.
Yep. That's what I get concerned with when you start getting some bright sunshine and 90-degree days. It'll. Yeah.
After a quick throw around by the Mustangs, we go back to work here.
Yeah.
Two outs
that
now.
probably, that helps. Getting the cases off of them.
Nice fastball on the outside. Strike one. Another curveball. Strike two.
Let's see if he's out there right now.
Who is it?
Landon. Where's he at?
Landon's not on the field right
He's
now.
not on the field right now. Yeah, no, you're good. They just changed up positions.
Strike three.
This inning.
3 up, 3 down for G in that inning. Good pitching. 73-mile-an-hour fastball on the outside corner. Gets him for strike three. We go to the top of the fourth inning. Mustangs ahead 6-0. All right, top of the fourth inning here. Gavin White's going to lead us off. Gavin swings at the first pitch.
It's pretty good.
Way out in front. Way out front. Fouls that pitch off. Okay, you can see the train in the background. So we just moved from Clovis. There's 100 trains a day, Rob, that pass through Clovis.
That's insane.
That's a train like every 15 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah. Gavin watches ball 2, just off the outside corner. So this route here is the same route that goes to Clovis. Gavin watches ball 3. This ball's coming in real slow now. And ball 4. 48 miles an hour on that pitch. Somebody got a muscle truck behind us. Sound like a train coming, but diesel engine. All right, Gavin White's on first base, and that's going to bring up to bat. Can't see.
This is a kid we haven't had for a second, but it's back. Forget his name. Thane.
Oh, Thane. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to put a bunt down the right down the first base. Pitcher picks it up, gets him a good bunt, advances Gavin to second base. Coach Williams appreciates that. Clap. Sends him back to the dugout. Everybody thanking him for moving the runner over. All right, G's going to step in for his third at bat now. It's got to go on second. Good opportunity. Driving a run here. He's going to get that one. It's going right to center field, though.
I don't think the center fielder had to move at all.
No, he didn't even take a step. Good hit by G, just right to the center fielder there. All right, Manning's going to step in now for his third at bat. His last hit was 6 inches off the top of the fence, Rob.
Yeah, let's see what he can do here.
Oh, he was going at that one. Fouls it off right behind us. Ball bounces about 2 feet in front of the plate. Allows Gavin White to advance to third. Got 2 outs. Runner at third. Manning up the bat. 1-1. Oh, and he's gonna get hit by a pitch. So runner's now on the corner for Cade Freitag. Talked about earlier, Caden doing a little double duty today. Pitched an inning for the varsity team. Did real good. Steps in for his second at bat of the game.
Just a bit outside on that one. A little bit of a slip.
Ooh, Caden gets a good strike on this one. This ball has a chance. It's out.
There we go.
Back,
Big
back,
shot.
and it's gone. Boy, he sat back on that pitch really good. And drives it into the gap and left center over the fence. Trots around the bases. There we go. Tap up the helmets. Runs the score now to 9-0 for in favor of the Mustangs. Now, the different home run trots, Caden, a slow trot there. What are you in favor of, Rob? I mean, run it fast, take it slow.
I think you should take your bat and fling it as absolutely far as you can, and then as you step over the plate, you give it to LeBron.
Oh, there you
and you
go.
blow some kisses to the crowd. You gotta let people know how badly you're winning. Sometimes, no, I'm just kidding.
I think
you just do the trot, man. Don't the high five.
If you do that, Rob, the next guy behind you gets hit by.
That's
the pitch.
right. Well, and you can tell your buddy you're welcome. Like, hey, man, you're going to get hit now because of what I just did.
Joaquin way ahead of that one right there.
You do the blow the kisses, so you do the bow. You bow to everybody.
Okay, so I have a trivia question. We'll see if we can get it in before the game's over. But I have another question for you. We'll see after this pitch if you guys know what it is. Okay, one player in Major League history has broken up a no-hitter 81 times in his career. 81 times in his career he broke up a no-hitter. Who is he?
This must be one for folks at home. I don't watch
Isn't that
pro
amazing?
baseball.
Isn't that amazing? 81 times he broke up a no-hitter. He's not still playing.
My
He's
level of
retired.
care on baseball became the day that my boys picked it up, and when they're done,
Keen's
that
gonna
will be
fly
the
that
end.
one to second
I
base,
probably won't watch a damn thing
and
again.
that's going to be the third out. All right. You want me to tell you now, or you want me to tell you later?
Yeah, hit it up.
Okay. Ricky Henderson,
Old school.
because he led off with 81 home runs. 81 home runs in his career that he led off. So that's a record. Yep. Breaks up the no-hitter in the first inning. 81 times. Now, George Springer is only 20 behind him. Yeah. So anyway, Ricky Henderson just recently passed away. Of course, the all-time steals leader in Major League. I loved watching Ricky play. You know, something about Ricky, and when you would talk to other people that knew Ricky, he always referred to himself in the third person. Yes, it was Ricky did this, Ricky did that. You know, and that play would have been Ricky would have done that. So he was a fun person to be around. All right, we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Mustangs commanding here 6-0. Or excuse me, 9-0. All right, we're going to go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Mustangs winning 9-0. Gavin's still on the mound. Same defensive alignment as last inning for the Mustangs. Looks like Landon Freitag warming up in the bullpen. Might be G's last inning here. Drops in a curveball for strike one. Good looking curveball there. Fouls that pitch out of play down the right field line. Curveball and good piece of hitting there. Just drives it right back up the middle. Good curveball by Gavin. Just better piece of hitting there by the hitter. Guy on first now. No outs. Fastball just misses on the outside. All right, Rob's back, so we can do a little trivia here. You ready, Rob?
Okay.
You asked for some NFL trivia.
Oh, okay. You're going to call me on that, huh?
Yep. Let's see if you get how good you are. Get the trivia.
What era are we going here?
Well, no, we're not going to go to an era. Good drop single there. Got a chance at second if it comes in and make nope. So single there for the Friona hitter. So runners on first and second now. Okay, here's the trivia question. In the NFL, there are 6 teams that wear black uniforms. Now, these are their traditional uniforms. So there are teams, have throwbacks or whatever, or they have their City Connect, this nowadays. These are 6 teams that normally wear black.
They're current teams that have black uniforms.
Black uniforms. Let's see if you can get all 6.
Oh, man, that's a
good curveball. Just misses on the inside of the plate there.
Well, we know the Raiders were black.
Raiders.
That's the easy one.
Yep, that's an easy one.
I'm going to phone a friend. Lance is helping me with this one.
If you're listening today and you want to send in.
I feel like Jacksonville was a black uniform. Wear a black top. Trimmed in
Jacksonville
aqua.
Is not on the list.
It's not on the list.
Not
okay.
on the list. I'd refer to my picture I took. Making sure that I get all these right. Yeah. Oh, you should have.
Well, is the Bears are considered black?
Bears are not on that list. I have to turn my phone now so you don't see. Nice little hit to center field. Looks like Cash is going to be underneath it. He's going to try to make a throw here to Holmes. Got a chance. Oh, a little off target there. Friona brings in their first run. On the bad throw, the runner advances to third. I thought the Bears was a good pick too, but I guess that's like a dark blue.
I guess it was. Yeah, I was like, I thought to myself, would you consider that black? Is their uniform, is their helmet black? I could have sworn even in the Super Bowl Shuffle, I thought those were black uniforms. Sweetness in the boys.
Must be dark blue.
Must be. Black uniforms. 6 of them. Only got 1.
Yeah, you can get it. Come on.
It's going conference by conference here. There's lots of reds and blues, and
the Bucks are not one. No. Good fastball there by G.
Well, Steelers,
very good.
So we got Raiders and Steelers. Okay.
You got 2 now.
I started thinking
6.
I was like, okay, let's think of like original teams.
Counts 0-2 here. This hitter.
The Packers don't wear a black. Now they currently wear black. These aren't people that, not like you said, not a throwback situation.
No, this is current teams that wear their traditional is black. So it can't be like a City Connect.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I would imagine they had throwbacks because they wear black now. They probably were worn back then.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, nice pitch there. Just a little up. Jared tries to frame that, bring it down. Runs the count to 2-2.
Well, there's nobody in the NFC East. Down south, like you said Tampa, Miami, all those guys, they're not black.
Ooh, good
Atlanta
curveball.
Falcons. Atlanta Falcons
is number 3. You are correct. Now you got
as I go conference by conference, yeah.
You got half of them there.
I'm literally trying to take myself through the East here.
You're doing good. You got 3 out of the 6.
Boy, 3 more.
Good curveball by G there to get
that was a great
3.
Great pitch.
Got 2 outs now. Another curveball in there for a strike. Really seems to find the control on that curveball right now. He can drop it in when he wants. Another train in the background. Ooh, hard fastball. Runner's going to try to score, and it's going to come in easily. That ball takes a really wicked bounce there off to the side. Catches the chain link fence. It slows it down and just dies.
There's nobody on the West Coast that wears black. Because the Chargers, and besides obviously we covered the Raiders, but San Francisco, no. Chargers, no.
Now when I did
Rams, no.
When I did this, I got 4 of the teams. I missed 2. I couldn't get 2.
Indianapolis, no.
I had to get some help.
Well, I'll think a little bit more. See if I can get 1 more. Were you surprised by the other 2? Were you like?
I was surprised by one of them that I missed. I was like, wow. I mean, how did I miss that team?
Oh, okay.
The last team, I was like, yeah, I don't think I would have got that one.
Okay. Let's see if I can get a 4th one.
Ball just off the outside corner. Runs the count 3-1 now.
Well, in Texas, we know we got Houston and Dallas. That doesn't work. Of course, we got the Titans. That doesn't work. Cincinnati.
The Bengals, yes, correct.
Thank you.
That was one of them, Rob, that I did not get. I was surprised.
Cincinnati.
I just thought orange, but you don't think black.
Right. They wear the reverse of Cincinnati.
You've got 4 now. You're doing good. You got 2 left.
Man, okay. So game 4.
I think you're going to get one of these pretty easy. The other one might be a little tough.
Okay. No, I mean I'm still blank on the other 2, but I'm working up through the states.
I'm confident you're going to get one of them. You might.
Okay.
The other one's tough. That pitch is
I
low
know
for
it's
ball
not,
4.
no,
So
it's not Kansas City.
runner takes his
I
base.
know it's not Buffalo.
I like college.
It's not the New York teams. I'm going to say no to the New York teams, although they wear green and white. They might wear an alternate, but I don't think that's a primary. Washington, no.
2 outs now, runner at first. Gavin trying to get the last out here and get out of this inning. 9-2
Minnesota,
Mustangs.
no. Green Bay, no.
Pitch is just a little bit inside for ball 1.
Now I'm starting to think I'm cross-referencing states with like when I used to play Madden football, and you pick the various teams. So you're like, okay, who was what on there?
Runner goes. Pitch right back to Gavin. Nice little play. Goes to first base for the last out. So we've played 4 innings now. The Mustangs are up 9-2. Go to the top of the 5th inning. Mustangs ahead.
I might let you tell me the obscure one, and then maybe I can see if I can find.
Well, let's recap what you've gotten so far.
All right.
You got the Raiders.
Yeah.
And you got the Steelers. Of course, those are easy ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you said the Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
Good job on that one. And then the Bengals,
Mm-hmm.
which I told you was one of those that I
Kind of
could
obscure.
believe I missed because I always think orange there, not black.
Yep.
That's a good pick. So the Bengals. So you got 2 more. 2 more.
Primary color black. All right.
I will say
dig
to you
it.
this. They both play in the South.
Okay. Well,
Does that help out?
Well, that does help because I kept going northeast, and I was like, that's just nothing up there that's going to work.
They
So
both play in the South.
play in the South. All right.
Helps you
Well, the Cardinals aren't one of them.
Huh? The Panthers. Good job. Carolina Panthers.
They blue and black.
Blue
You know
and
what's
black.
funny? So I think I was getting that crisscross with Jaguars earlier. I was thinking the expansion
Yeah.
team. So Panthers black. Great
Panthers,
job.
Good job, Lance. I mean, that's the one
Great
that
job
I
on
did not get.
Panthers is the
there's-
black.
All right, you got 1 left. So you got 5 out of 6.
Oh, freaking Baltimore.
No, Baltimore is not.
Really? The Ravens?
Purple.
Is that a
and-
dark purple?
Yeah, it's like the Baltimore Ravens is not one. I thought Baltimore.
I thought
also, but that's
Baltimore.
not
Oh,
one.
it came to. Well, I was just thinking that black helmet with the purple, and I was like, okay.
I think one of their uniforms they do wear now it does have black, but it's not like one of their originals. Like it's not.
Right. Yeah, I think you're right. It wasn't their original. Oh, you know what? Their original jersey was actually just a purple jersey.
Yes.
In the days of Ray Lewis
Yes.
expansion,
Yes.
it was a purple. They would do purple home and white on the road.
I always thought it was beautiful. You know, that
Oh,
purple uniform.
Yeah.
Real. Yeah, when you get the last one here, you'll.
And that throws you for
You'll be
purposely these new uniforms throw you for a curveball because Jacksonville, I promise you, Jacksonville wears one at home now. That's the black, trim it in some of their aqua, but that probably wasn't their original thing.
No.
That's the last one they pulled that I saw.
All right, top of the
Oh,
fifth
okay.
inning here.
No
Connor
problem.
Shire's
No
going to
problem.
step in. For
Well, boy, I feel like I'm zeroing in.
Fourth at bat, excuse me. Strike on the outside corner.
Of course. Well, it'll be one of those of course things, right? So we know it's not the Bucks because we already went down that route.
Connor's going to hit it sharply down third base. Third baseman picks it up, fires the first in time. Good play by the third
I
baseman
got the
there.
3 Florida teams. I went through those. So the Carolina, you hit them.
Going to bring up Trenton. for
Tennessee
his
Titans, they're not in there.
30th bat of the
Atlanta.
game.
I'm just thinking South. Who are the Southern teams?
Deep South.
Deep South. Jeez. Come on, Rob. So we got Mississippi, Georgia, Alabama.
Takes a ball up high. 1-0. Gotta love the fan base of this team. Similar to the Raiders. You know, very, very loyal to their team. Trenton's gonna shoot that one high up to the first base side, and he tracks it in and makes the catch. Good play by the first baseman there.
No, they're not the Browns. That's Brown.
Brown is Brown.
The Browns are Brown. I was thinking of super loyal fan bases, you know.
Deep South.
Deep South. Deep South.
Good fan base. There's a
Oh, I know it.
yeah. What do you got?
The Saints.
This the Who
Golly.
Dat Nation. Saints.
Thanks for saying Deep South. I'm like, wow. The Saints.
So there you have it.
6 black
Six
uniforms.
black
Wow.
uniforms in the NFL. Kind of a fun trivia question.
That was a fun one. That one gets you thinking.
I had to go back to sports, Lance. I kind of got you guys last time with Dave Ramsey, and this time I wanted to go back to sports. Cash, the money man, steps in. 2 outs here for the Mustangs. Nobody on. Takes a pitch outside.
Let's go, Cash.
Is it 1 and 2? Oh, I didn't see the 2 strikes. Okay. 1 and 2. Ooh,
Way to turn on it.
good rip there. Foul way, foul left. The left side of the field.
It's funny when you do something because you're like, man, I know all these 32 teams. I'll bust it out in Tuesday. Of course, you start getting hung up. Start thinking colors. It's wild.
Cash
Oh,
gonna
man.
try it again. He's a little bit closer to the line that time.
It's working across.
Yep. One more time and he'll get it inside. So I have another one for Major League Baseball and colors, but we'll save it for the next game. That one's a fun one also.
Just misses.
Just a little bit. It just get 5 feet outside. No way Cash could rip that one down
That's right.
third baseline.
Good eye right there.
He wants one he can pull.
Good on.
Pitch just off the outside corner. Runs count full. 3-2. He's going to sky that one to the center fielder, but he's a vacuum out there. And he brings it in for the third out. All right, we're going to the bottom of the 5th inning. Mustangs up 10-2.
I think so.
All right, we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Landon Freitag's going to come in and pitch for the Mustangs. First pitch, ball or strike. Delayed call there. We go back
Chewies?
to the original.
You need to get down on it, man.
Defensive players.
It's, you know, it's
the game. It's right down the
chain
middle,
Mexican
fouled
food,
off.
but
Ooh,
it's got a good little.
tagged something back there. That was a car, I
They
believe.
got the chip. They bring out the little ranch salsa.
Landon's
good.
ahead.
Creamy
here,
ranch.
0-2.
With the salsa.
Ooh, and he's just kind of slapped that to center field. That's unfortunate there. Connor going to try to make a play at first base.
You're gonna try.
Connor playing shallow there and says, hey, I wanted my chance to go to first. The dinging of the bell of the ice cream man behind us. Does that not say baseball? Or I mean, that just has that baseball feel. So runner on first now. No outs. Ooh, and good pick. Ooh, and that was close. Brother to brother working there. Landon to Caden. Looked like they had some chemistry going there. Looked like they got him, but ump says he's safe. Next pitch is a little off the outside corner for ball 1. Landon steps off the mound, pulls off his bracelet, puts it in his back pocket. Comes home, good pitch. Took a little off on that pitch right there. Fooled the hitter, way ahead. Pitch just off the outside corner. Ball 2, 2-1. I'm just predicting, but I believe there's going to be some sunburns after today's game, including myself. It's warming up. Another big play at first. Pretty close, just a little bit behind. Safe again. Runner goes. Little good play by Landon there. Caden has come off the bag, but catches the ball and makes the tag for the out there. Good play by Caden at first. So now 1 out, runner at second. Pitches inside for ball 1. See if we can get a speed on Landon here. Ball's driven right up center. Connor gets it and comes home. The runner's going to go to second. Joaquin makes the throw. Just a little bit. We got him at second. And allows the runner to come in and score. But good, accurate throw there by Joaquin. Gets the guy at second.
Good throw, Joaquin.
Good throw. So a runner comes in and scores. That makes the score 9-3 now. 2 outs. Good hit. Drives it deep into the right center gap. This is going to be 2, maybe 3. 2, because it goes underneath the fence. Boy, they got to fix that fence out there because it's costing them some bases. He's going to have to go back to second. Ball went underneath the fence.
I think any ball that gets past you back there, just throw your hands up.
So there was a play in the major leagues the other day where the ball hit underneath and it bounced out a little bit and the guy tried to raise his hands. Runner kept going and gets it inside the Parker. The umpire went out there and said, hey, look, I mean, that's a playable ball.
Playable ball.
And good job by the runner. He just kept going. So runner on second now. 2 outs.
Oh, you're fine. I'm good right here.
Pitch low and away. Ball 1.
We won't necessarily be done after this, will we?
I don't know if there's a time limit on a weekend game. Is there a time limit on a weekend game? I don't believe there is. Just whatever the coaches agree to. Of course, varsity has to play 5 innings. Has to play. But JV, I think it's an agreement between the coaches. I think in the weekdays, Monday through Thursday, they can only play an hour and a half. Good pitch by Landon there. Draws the count to 1-2. Shakes off Joaquin a couple of times. Ooh, nice curveball. Pops out of Joaquin's glove, makes it throw over to first and gets him in time. That's 3 outs.
There we go. Thank
goodness.
Get the heck out of here.
Well, good game for the Mustangs. Everybody kind of contributed a little bit. Another win in the books. See you guys next Tuesday.